Hi everybody, welcome back to Little Silver Spoon Nursery. Look who we have. We have Charlie Spitfire, and I misplaced his little fire log on the way over here, so he doesn't have it with him. But look, isn't he so sweet? He says, "I'm future king." Isn't he's got Simba here with a little hat, and Lion King, and he looks just so realistic. Love Charlie Spitfire. And here he is without his hat. And he's just adorable. Look at this kid. Look at his. He says, "Hello. Hi, everybody." Look at his ears and his feet. Yes, he has a few rub marks, and that's how he came to me. But I love him just the same. He is a Fred Elf Sculpt kit. I can't remember his artist right now. Isn't he sweet? Hi, baby. Hey, peekaboo. I see you. Anyhow, I wanted everybody to see some of the things that I've collected through I think, about 5.5 years. I've been learning about reborns, and it seems like you never stop learning. There's always something new, a new sculpt, a new painter, a new artist, new collector, different people collecting, different lighting effects that change what the baby may look like, and learning just what makes each newborn or reborn so that we love them. Look at this. Look at his little nails. Aren't they so beautiful? Well, in my journey, which began Christmas time 2019, when my husband said, "What do you want for Christmas?" And I said, I want a doll that looks more real. So I started looking it up online, and I found the reborns. And my heart hasn't been the same since that, looking that up on the search. Look at this. This is a cutie pie. Each one holds a different place in my heart. And I wish I could collect every single reborn out there, but that would be impossible. And then nobody else would have one. And it's just impossible. But I love them all. Every one that I get. And this is Charlie Spitfire. And some of the things that I've got was, I collected these little boxes that have my name on it, that have Little Silver Spoon Nursery, Darlene Langland. And this box has, what does it have in it? Let's pull this back a little bit for a minute. And we'll push you back just a little, Charlie. While we're looking at this stuff. There we go. There. And he's just going to lay back there for a minute while we look at this stuff. It has my Henry and Sebastian on here. You can erase this and put the name, date, time, weight, and length. And that does Little Silver Spoon Nursery as well. Here's one of my paper tags that Betsy Thomas helped me create this for my nursery. It's like the logo, like artists have. At one point I did paint a couple of dolls. Not really excellent like everybody else. I rooted some dolls also. And I did sell the one that I painted and rooted. One of my first ones was to another lady that lives in Pennsylvania as well as me. And her name was Darlene too. And that was just Nice little topic. Here's a brush that says Little Silver Spoon Nursery. It has my name on it. I always thought if I could learn to paint really well, that I would send every baby home with this with a logo kit like this. See this little hat, and here's a Little Silver Spoon Nursery onesie. Isn't it pretty? Aw, that's so cute. And what else do I have? I have this blanket. That's all that's in the box. And then I have Little Silver Spoon Nursery logo. Oh, I forgot about that. The blanket. This is a really big white blanket. As you can see, it unfolds and it's really big, so it can go for a baby for the crib. And so I'll put this one over here. And I also got the bib. This is Little Silver Spoon Nursery. And let's see what we have in this box here. These are nice satin ribbons that just tie up in a big bow. And we got a comb. And this says Little Silver Spoon Nursery as well on it. It didn't come out that great, so it's still there. And I think the name of the shop was Etsy Shop, and it's called Forever Personalized. I don't know if they're still on there. I haven't looked them up, but there's that anyhow, if you wanted to try to look it up. And then I got the pacifier and pacifier clip. So let's see how some of these things look on little Charlie Spitfire. Okay. I certainly didn't plan us out too well, but that's okay. We'll try to make it work. So we're going to go ahead and put the onesie on first. I don't know if I've ever done this before. Okay. I'll be down in a few minutes. Few minutes. Okay. Okay, good. Doing a video. Oh, 10 minutes. Oh, there he is. Isn't he cute? Oh, this is really fun. Oh, I'm sorry about that with his little arm. You're getting the nursery logo set on, Charlie. Okay. Oh, that's really cute. I love that. Okay. So now let's put on his hat. This is the hat. A little elf hat, we could say. Obviously, this would fit better on a baby's head that doesn't have the big elf ears, but I don't want to ruin his ears, so we're just going to leave it like that. He's holding on the blanket. Okay. All right, we got the brush. brush. He doesn't have any hair, so he doesn't need his hair brushed. But how about the bib? Let's put the bib on. There we go. And now he's got his bib in there. I got off the brush. He can hold that little brush. And he doesn't need combs. I'm going to put this logo in the back. And that's sweet. Okay, and this would be his passy. So let's put his passy clip and a little pacifier. That would be so cute if he can hold that. And then I want to show you one other thing that you might not know about me. Is I write. I've gone to college for writing a little bit, but I didn't finish it. Life happens. But through the years, beginning when my first daughter was born in December of 1989, she is going to be 35 this year, I believe that is. If I'm wrong, oh well, can't keep track of all their ages. But for bedtime, I would read her. I made up a little story or a little song that I would sing to her. And later on in life, I wanted to make it into a book, but publishing cost so much money that I loved it when Shutterfly came around, because Shutterfly made it possible for me to have the book that I couldn't get published because of funding. But look at this. I had these made through Shutterfly. There's a paperback and a hardback, and I have one other one somewhere, but I can't find it right now. I put the ABCs on the binding. I even put a little UPC code on them. I thought that was kind of fun. But let's go ahead and show you the story that I made. It's got a little bit of dirt on it. It's called The Sun and the Moon, written and illustrated by Darlene Marie Langland. It would be my dream to have this book out on bookshelves like in Barnes & Noble for little children to be able to read. I did take this to a show at the Clemens Center for, which does art shows, and a little boy read it. Well, I read it to a little boy while we were sitting there waiting for the show to come on, and him and his mom just loved it. And I can't remember, but I might have given my third book to him. I might have let him keep that book. Anyhow, let's go ahead and read the story to you. The Sun and the Moon. And there's the sun. I drew all the pictures. Those are mine. Written and illustrated by Darlene Marie Langland, and that's me and my husband back many years ago at the Amish farm in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And this book I made September 24th, 2013. This story was written for my children, Desiree, Danielle, Alexander, Heidi, and Andrew. A special little song that I sing my children at bedtime. And here's the first pages. When the sun goes to sleep, there's the sun going to sleep. And the moon wakes up, there's the moon waking up. The stars come out, and here's the stars coming out. And twinkle, twinkle, all about, all about. When the moon goes to sleep, and there's the moon going to sleep. And the sun wakes up, the children come out to play, all through the day. And there you see them with hula hoops now. And this shows all the pages, like an index, and I'll sing the song. When the sun goes to sleep and the moon wakes up, The stars come out and they twinkle, twinkle all about, all about. When the moon goes to sleep and the sun wakes up, the children come out to play, all through the day. And that's the song. And I'd like to have music put to that sometime. And there's another back page that just shows each page, like the picture that's on each one. This tells the sun is awake, the moon is awake, the sun is sleeping, the moon is sleeping. Play ball, play hula hoop. The sun and the moon. That's a nice story. I think this one looks just about the same, except it has a different picture of me in the front. Out in the winter time. I just thought everybody enjoys seeing that story. So thank you for coming along today, and we'll be back with more videos. I'd like to hear your stories of how you started out in Reborn, or maybe something different that you may have done as you're enjoying your journey in the Reborn community. Okay, everybody, have a good afternoon. Bye-bye.